Well, first, let me just say, I think the unprecedented indictment of a former president of the United States for a campaign finance issue is an outrage. And I think it's clear to the overwhelming majority of the American people that this is nothing short of a political prosecution being affected by a Manhattan DA who literally campaigned on bringing charges against one particular American. And I must tell you that that should be offensive to every American, left, right, and center. Every American deserves equal treatment under the law. And I believe the American people will see this for what it is. But to your point, the answer is not to become like them. The answer is to return to a commitment to the foundations of the rule of law enshrined in the Constitution of the United States. I really do believe that the worst part of what happened yesterday is that at a time when we're facing large, intractable challenges at home and abroad, this will likely only serve to further divide our country at a time when we ought to be finding ways to come together to face these challenges, to get our economy moving again, to tackle a national debt crisis, to rally around our liberties and our values, and to support our national defense. I think the indictment of a former president of the United States on a campaign finance issue sends a terrible message to the wider world about American justice. Because I have to tell you, there are dictators and authoritarians around the world that will point to that to justify their own abuse of their own so-called justice system. So I'm very troubled by it, but I think the American people will see through it. But the key, I think, for conservatives going forward, the key for leaders in our party going forward, is not to be preoccupied on these issues, but to continue to focus on the real challenges facing the American people at home and abroad, and ensure that we elect leadership that'll turn this country back to common sense conservative principles in 2024.